Loves, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, it's all about fluffy kinky hairstyle. I've been doing this hairstyle for quite some time, and what I can tell you is I'm impressed. And I love this hair because it's so easy to install and yet it's so light, and it takes such a short time to achieve or to braid your entire head. So if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate your love and your support, and I don't take it for granted, honey. Thank you. But if it's your first time to stop by, honey, you're welcome. My name is Glorim Tui, and before you leave, kindly give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with your loved ones. I love to wash my hair before I braid because I don't like to feel itching at all. So here I stretched my hair with threading, and then I will be using this fluffy kinky hair. I use total of 3 packs, and this is long, fluffy kinky long. This is color 1B. I also use Mali hair 1 pack, and this is my leftover. That's why you can see the hair looks a little bit ugly, but don't worry. Guys, since I got this braiding rack, I find out my life become easier. As you can see, I already put all of my fluffy kinky hair on the braiding rack. So what I'm doing now here is every piece of Mali hair I'll cut into 2, and then each piece I'll get 4 pieces. I mean, each half I split into 2, and I get this amount. And then let me go ahead and make sure I prepare and put all the sections on my braiding rack. And yeah, here we go. So I did these sections of the camera, and then here we go. So after I parted the first time, I'll go ahead and apply some hair wax. I use all sand gel. I've been using this gel for a while and it works pretty good on my hair, but you may use anyone that works good for you. And then I redo the line, then I make sure I comb all the section well to get clean and neat sections. You may either decide to go with bigger or small sections depending on how long you want to keep this hairstyle, but for me, I will go with small sections. So after I section, I make sure I apply hair wax again, and this is how fluffy kink looks like. You may pick the thin side. Okay, so I'm going to pick this side, and then you may either decide to divide your natural hair from up going down or from right going left. It's all up to you. The target here is to make sure you put this fluffy kinky hair middle or in between of your natural hair. And when you put this fluffy kinky, make sure this fluffy kinky does not touch your scalp because you will feel itching. Make sure you keep a little space from the place this fluffy kinky hair starts to your scalp. And then take your Mali hair. If you have more of this fluffy kinky, you may also decide to use fluffy kinky to wrap. And then we don't need to count, or we don't have specific amount how many times you have to wrap until you feel like you secure your fluffy kinky well with your natural hair. And then apply some gel on your natural hair, and then make sure you try your best to tuck in the hair, then start twist. And here actually you are not twisting, but you are rolling your natural hair and you wrap on the fluffy kink hair. And then make sure you wrap until you pass your natural hair, because when you take this hair down, you need to only pull this Mali hair almost in the end or the place you secure, and then you cut from there. That will be easier or easy way to take down this hair. So make sure you pass your natural hair before you secure, and then secure twice. And to avoid to make hard to cut this hair, go ahead and cut excess hair immediately, and then go ahead to the next section. As you can see here again, I make sure I put fluffy kink hair in between of my natural hair, and I make sure fluffy kink hair does not touch my scalp, because once it does, you will feel very itching and you will hate this hairstyle. But actually this hairstyle is so nice and cute, but once the hair touches your scalp, you'll be itchy. So then I take my Mali hair, tiny piece of Mali hair, and then I start wrapping. As I said earlier, no specific amount how many times you have to wrap. You keep wrapping until you feel like, yes, at this point I secure my hair well. It will be easier for me to style my hair any way I want without this fluffy kink hair to come out. And then after that, pull all of your hair side, apply some hair wax so that it will be easier for you to tuck in your hair, and then wrap your hair on the fluffy kink hair. So here it will look a little bit like twist, but actually you only roll and wrap only one side, which is your natural hair with Mali hair. And then make sure you wrap and roll until you pass your hair. After that, you need to secure maybe 2 times or 3 times, and then go ahead and cut that excess hair immediately, because if you'll not do that, you'll find it so hard to cut off that hair. And this is how my back looks like. Let me go ahead and braid front side. And even in front side, I repeat exactly the same thing. What I make sure is I'm not wrapping too tight, because you don't want to cause any tension. So make sure every time when you are wrapping, wrap a little bit loose in the beginning so that you'll not feel pain, or it's not be like too hard to style your hair, and you don't want to cause too much tension on your scalp. So be careful when you are braiding. And the good thing of this fluffy kink hair, once you get this hair, even after you take this hair down, you may decide to reuse this hair again and again. You may either decide to use like twists, you may either decide to use to make locks. It's all up to you. But once you take down your fluffy kink hair, kindly don't throw them away. You may rewash them and they will look like new, unless you keep this hair for a very long time. That's at that point I would suggest to throw them. But if you wear this hair for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, once you take them down, just wash them with lukewarm water with shampoo, and then you'll be ready to reuse them again in different hairstyle. So here I almost done, and up to this point it took me about 2.5 hours, include parting and braiding. So you can see how easy this hair it is to install. And then let me keep wrapping, and when I wrap, I make sure I don't wrap too tight, because I don't want to cause any tension, as I said earlier. Then yeah, applied some wax on my hair so that I'll be able to tuck in my hair well, and I keep going, keep wrapping till in the end. So let me go ahead and put on my makeup, and then I will be back with the final look. And boom, 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 guys. This is the final look for today's video. You can see how cute and good this hair looks. And this hair is so light. You can style many style. And I hope you enjoy watching this video and you get something. If yes, kindly don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to share with your loved ones you wish they know how to style this hair. And another thing, you can see this hair is so long, it's butt side. So if you are long hair babies, oh, I will highly recommend to do this hairstyle. I love you guys and I will see you soon. Bye bye.